Hi, everyone. I hope you guys are doing well. I just came back from a walk by the pier. There's a ferry by me, and it's I met a very nice man. It's very nice, beautiful conversation, and he told me how the ferry and everything is run. I think it's going to be pretty nice. If I like it, I'll keep it. If I don't like it, then it's gone. Um, but my plan was to put nice restaurants down here by the water and nice family oriented, different types of American food, like restaurants, you know, American Japanese, American Chinese, American Indian, because they grew up here. They do know, their food. They know, they grew up here. They only speak one language, and that's English, the English language, and they love me. Okay, but I want to come on, and I had a beautiful day today. I give all thanks to my dad, who loves me so very much. And although I don't know everything, I just walk through this life like really, like just whatever, you know, just really, really just doing my own thing, just doing my own thing and just waiting. I'm waiting on him to get my money back so I can go to a place where there are kind people like the gentleman that I met today. His name was Kevin. And if he watches my videos, hi Kevin. Hope you have. Thank you for your information today. You put a smile on my face. You're a gentleman, and it was beautiful. Um, it wasn't a long conversation, but it was a conversation with someone who knows how to speak to a woman. I appreciate you. All good things for your life in the future. Okay. Um, yeah, Dad, you have to bless him because he was very kind, respectful. So please, thank you. Okay, so I want to come on here and teach you human beings about who my father is. You guys don't know who he is. You don't know what he thinks. You don't know his emotions. Yes, my dad has emotions. Okay, he has two. Okay, two emotions: love, kindness, and he has wrath. And the percentage of him is if it was percentage wise, okay, for the human race, okay, it would be 80 to 90% wrath on human beings, 100% love for me. Okay, now if it's 80 or 90% wrath for human beings, right? 100% love for me. Understand this. He is looking to kill human beings. He let human beings, especially these sinners around me here in Egypt, um, keep going. Keep going. Let him keep doing it. Let him keep doing it. And the more because my emotions are connected to his emotions. Okay, I'm a plethora of emotions, but his is like, okay, we're gonna get. I'm gonna bless him or I'm gonna curse him. That's just two. That's just two things he's looking to do, Ayana. That baby girl. That's all I'm trying to do, and I'm trying to find out what's going on. really what's going on, because I'm feeling like I'm feeling kind of shaky when it comes to men, period. Even Michael, I'm just like I'm not sure where his head is at. What I haven't heard from him. Don't speak to him. Whatever. I really don't try too much to put my mind on him at all. I'm just trying to get through this, and the more information I get, the better I feel when it comes to. Uh, I just don't trust man. I just don't trust human beings at all. I'm sorry. That's where I am right now. Until I can feel like really sense someone's personality, and my dad is okay. He calms my spirit with things, because I've been through a lot of things, and things I didn't see and things I saw, things I didn't hear and things I did hear, and I'm just to the point where I am tired. And when I get that way, my dad really, really goes hard on America. I'm only focusing on America because he's doing some crazy stuff, and there's wrath in other countries. There is wrath. There's wrath there. There that's just wrath. That's not the love of God. That's wrath. Okay? And Americans have been spoiled. That's why they decided to sin. That's why they sin so harshly against me. It's because they were getting away. Like they thought they were getting away with it, over and over and over again. He let it go by for years, and he was like, just hold on, right? So me, Psalms 18 is where I am right now. And you have to understand, when I start praying for my Father to take vengeance on my enemies, this is a very, very, very dangerous time for human beings, especially the ones that are around me. This is a very dangerous time for human beings. I'm going to read to you Psalms 18, and I'm going to tell all you Christians who think you that my Father loves you and you're calling him your Father, you better stop, because my Father's child does not kill, steal, or destroy. She doesn't lie. She doesn't give evil for evil. Okay, so how can you call yourselves children of the Most High God when you guys are lying every day, all day, lying every day, all day, and you're rebellious? You don't listen. You don't do to others. You haven't done to me as you would have others do to you. You still got a pride factor about you. Okay? But my children, which are my people, they don't have a pride factor about them. They're just like, I'm humbled. They're not doing the most to be seen or heard. They're not doing the most. They're just they're pretty quiet. They're pretty quiet because they know they deserve death. They know what they took part of. They know that uh, they that at any minute my dad could decide it's over for them. Okay, so I want to tell you, I want to show to you, read to you, and my dad told me to go to this song, and how much I love my dad. No one could love him like I love him. Churches, these false preachers and teachers don't know him. He does not know them intimately the way he knows me and the way I know him. And my emotions and my feelings are very, very, very important to my dad. So important that every tear that drops, when he's written in the book, I know every hair on your head, Ayana, what everyone that falls to the ground. How much do you think he knows that every tear that drops from my eye is precious in his sight? And he knows the reason why every tear drops. And for every person that I think in my heart is causing me pain, he's going to make them feel that pain. He is going to make them know she is the reason why I'm doing this to you. And I'm going to torture you and make your life hell. And that's what that spirit does. That's what his spirit does. So I didn't know that I could pray to him for the destruction of my enemies. He said, oh yeah, you do. This New Testament thing, they need to really get rid of that New Testament thing. Okay? So, Jesus just walked around healing and being nice and kind. Nope. A lot of the things that were written in red was my father's words to me. They should have actually been in the Old Testament. But man wanted to make it seem like that they were prophets and there was a whole bunch of men, prophets hearing from God other than me. And made these Christians, these Catholics in Europe, had made them think that they could have as much power as me. By adding, them, they, us, we, and taking out she, her. The one that God loved. The one that, wow, no matter what we do, this woman is still here. No matter what we do, we cannot separate her from the love of her father. Nothing will separate me from the love of my father. So that was written for me, not for human beings. Not for Christians, not for Catholics, not for Pentecostals. No, it wasn't written for you. It was written for me. And the people got jealous because I would talk to them about how much my father loves me and they were intrigued about how she knows all of this and how is she saying all this and all these things that she's saying is coming to pass. And then when my father let them know that this is my daughter, she knows me better than any of you. And she's the reason why I kill all day. All day, every day, until you guys understand that I love her. I love her. I'm her lover. So, I'm going to read Psalms 18. I love you, Father. You are my strength. You are my strength. My Father is my rock, my fortress, my Savior, my God is my rock, in whom I find protection. He is my shield, the power that saves me, and the spirit that saves me, and my place of safety. I call on my Father who is worthy of praise, and he saves me from my enemies. The rope of death entangled me, floods of destruction swept over me. The grave wrapped its ropes around me. Death laid a trap in my path. But in my distress, I cried out to my Father. Yes, I prayed to my God for help. He heard me from his sanctuary. My cry to him reached his ears. So when I say I'm praying now for the downfall of my enemies, everyone who irritates me, everyone who plots and plans and thinks and talks behind my back, plots and plans in their rooms or in their hearts and their minds and their thoughts, my dad knows it. So when I start praying for human beings' downfall, the wicked's downfall, this is what's going to be happening. So that you guys all know, don't make no excuse of why, your daughter fell dead with a brain aneurysm. Understand, I'm preparing you for what's to come. When I tell you it's going to come, it's happening, that just be prepared that tomorrow your daughter may not wake up. She may go to school, or one of you guys' daughters may go to school and die at school. Fear God. Stop playing with me. Fear him. Because he's not playing games now. He gave you guys chances. He gave you chances to get right, to stop playing with me. And see, when I start praying for you, for your demise, it's a dangerous time to be alive and be a sinner. It's a dangerous time to be my enemy, to hate me. It's a dangerous time to be playing with me. Hear me. He heard me. My Father heard me from his sanctuary up in the heavens. My cry to him reached his ears. Then the earth quaked and trembled. The foundation of mountains shook. They quaked because of his anger. Smoke poured from his nostrils. Fierce flames leaped from his mouth. Glowing coals blazed forth from him. He opened the heavens and came down. Dark storm clouds were beneath his feet. He's showing you. He's showing you his emotions. He's showing you his wrath. Look at AccuWeather, okay? That's vengeance for me. Not for anybody else. Because all human beings are guilty of sin. For me. I don't care if it's in Africa. I don't care if it's in UK. I don't care where it is around on this planet Earth. Everything that my dad is doing when it comes to killing people is because of me. Don't miss it. Mounted on a high, mighty, angelic being, he flew, soaring on the wings of the wind. He shrouded himself in darkness, veiling his approach with dark rain clouds. Thick clouds shielded the brightness around him and rained down hail and burning coals. The Lord thundered from heaven. The voice of the Most High resounded. When you hear that thunder, that's my dad talking. He's like, I'm coming. I am coming. Daughter, don't you worry. I'm about to rain down death on these people. The voice of my Father, the Most High, resounded amid the hail and burning coals. He shot his arrows and scattered his enemies. Great bolts of lightning flashed, and they were confused. Then at your command, O Father, at the blast of your breath, the bottom of the sea could be seen, and the foundations of the earth were laid bare. He reached down from heaven and rescued me. He drew me up out of deep waters. He rescued me from my powerful enemies, from those who hated me and were too strong for me. They attacked me at a moment when I was in distress, but my Father supported me. That's why you guys are scratching your heads. Like, how is she looking more healthy, more happy, more radiant than we are? Because of my dad's love for me. My father led me to a place of safety. He rescued me because he delights in me, because he loves me. My dad rewarded me for doing right. He restored me because of my innocence. For I have kept the ways of my father. I have not turned from my God to follow evil. I have followed all his regulations. I have never abandoned his decrees. I am blameless before my Father. I am blameless before God. I have kept myself from sin. My Father rewarded me for doing right. He has seen my innocence. To the faithful, to the faithful one, you show yourself faithful. To her who has integrity, you show integrity. To the one who is pure in heart, you show yourself pure. But to the crooked, you show yourself shrewd. You rescue your humble daughter, but you humiliate the proud people. You light a lamp for me. My Father, my God, lights up my darkness. In your strength, I can crush any army. With my Father, I can scale any wall. My Father's way is perfect. All, all of his promise will prove to be true. He is a shield. He is a shield for me who look to him for protection. For who is God except my Father? But who is my God? He is a solid rock. My Father arms me with strength, and he makes my way perfect. He makes me as sure footed as a deer, enabling me to stand on mountain heights. He trains my hands for battle. He strengthens my arm to draw a bronze bow. He has given me his shield of victory. My Father's right hand supports me. Your help, Father, has made me great. You have made a wide path for my feet to keep me from slipping. I chased my enemies and caught them. I did not stop until they were conquered. I struck them down so they could not get up. They fell beneath my feet. You have armed me with strength for the battle. You have subdued my enemies under my feet. You placed my foot on their necks. I have destroyed all who hated me. They called for help, but no one came to their rescue. They even cried to my Father, and he refused to answer. I ground them as fine as dust in the wind. I swept them into the gutter like dirt, meaning I'm gonna burn their bodies to dust. You gave me victory over my accusers. You appointed me ruler over nations. People I don't even know now serve me. As soon as they hear of me, they submit. Foreign nations cringe before me. They all lose their courage and come trembling from their strongholds. My Father lives. Praise my Father. May the God of my salvation be exalted. He is my God who pays back those who harm me. He subdues the nations under me and rescues me from my enemies. You hold me safe beyond the reach of my enemies. You save me from violent opponents. For this, O Father, I will praise you among the nations. I will sing praises to your name. You give great victories to your daughter, to your queen. You show unfailing love to your anointed one, to David and all his descendants forever. To David and all of the children that come from my womb. He shows great love to me and all my descendants forever. So, so I want to tell you guys that the time to lift your voice in pride, like whoever that demon is out there yelling, is not the time. Because my dad's going to kill him. Who's ever out there yelling and acting rebellious, wanting to be known, wanting to be a part of something that is sinful. Okay? I have no mercy. I have no empathy for this generation. I don't. I try so hard to say, okay, Dad, wait, you know? But I'm so tired of being around them. I can't bring myself to enjoy the people around me as much as I would like to, because they're doomed for destruction. I don't want it for them, but they want it for them. They want it for them. You know, they chose death. Okay, so I want to go to, I'm going to stop this video right here and I'm going to come back on and talk to you about the next one on the next video. Bye.